Tim Kruger, Ravi with you on the first banner breakdown. Tonight we're going to show you a couple plays from the Yale game, one on offense, one on defense. First thing we're going to talk about is offensive rebounding. The Jays gave up 22 offensive rebounds, way too many. We're going to show you a few things on what happened on a particular play here in the Yale half court. Maybe you're watching the game and sometimes you don't see exactly what's going on. You think one guy maybe didn't box out, and that's actually what didn't happen. Number two, we're going to show you some defensive communication that leads to offensive rebounds. And number three, what happens when that offensive rebound occurs and the mismatches that take place. So we're going to run this in full speed here. Onay's going to get the ball on the wing, and for once he doesn't have Kyrie guarding him, jacks up a shot. Easy offensive rebound for Yale. They dish it back out, and now you can see the mismatch with Martin on the guard, and the guard takes him right to the hole and scores. And so that was an easy bucket for Yale. Now we're going to show you a little bit what happened here. On the guard, going to swing over to Onay. He's going to take the shot. And now what we're going to see is the ball going up. And if we can rewind this a little bit, we're going to show you on the weak side what happened here. See, Kyrie Thomas and Marcus Foster are going to end up over on the weak side once the ball comes back over to Onay. He's going to jack up the shot now. Kyrie, what makes him such a great defensive player is he has great anticipation on the screens. So he's going to come over and he's anticipating a hedge here on the weak side. What happens is the ball goes up, Kyrie sees it go up, and he thinks Marcus is going to follow the guard back into the basket, when in fact Marcus thinks he and Kyrie are switching. So there's a lack of communication there. And what happened is ball comes off the rim, easy rebound. Now, if you're watching the game at full speed, you watch Martin go over and you go, wow, Martin didn't box out. But as you can see, that's not the case at all. Martin has his guy boxed out. Ronnie has his guy boxed out. And now what happens is the mismatch occurs. And this is where the domino effect happens, where Martin has to follow the guard out to the perimeter. And the smart players, Yale are, they take them right to the hole and score. So the big top 25 teams Creighton's got coming up, they've got to do a much better job on the offensive boards.
All right, so you'll see here, Creighton is setting up in their box set in their half-court offense. What's going to happen here is Davion's going to enter it into Toby Hegner here, and Toby Hegner is going to end up getting a wide-open layup for Creighton. So we'll play it through one time in full speed, and then you'll see what happens in slow motion here. See the back screen for Toby, wide open, gets the layup there. Now the reason that happened, there's a couple things going on here. As this play gets set up, Davion enters the ball over to Toby. What you're going to see here is there's a double screen action that goes on here where Davion enters or screens down for Martin. Martin gets the ball up here, and then Marcus is going to come set this back screen for Toby after Toby gets rid of the ball. So as we see that going, you see Marcus coming up here for the back screen, and there's two reasons that Toby Hegner gets open here. Number one, well, three really. You've got Davion mid setting a screen here to keep these guys occupied and getting the ball back open here. And then you've got Marcus, the best scorer on the team, who's shooting about 90% on the year so far in the first two games. Actually, I think it's 77. But still, both of these guys don't communicate as far as what's going to happen on this screen. The other thing, Toby Hegner does a great job of setting up his man, because Toby Hegner has a reputation of being a stretch 4 or 5, so they think he might flare out here for a three-point shot. Instead, he cuts to the basket. Both guys stay out here with Marcus. Davion Mintz has an easy pass, and Toby Hegner is wide open under the hoop. And Creighton gets an easy 2 points out of one of Mac's sets coming out of that box set. Toby Hegner maybe would like to see a dunk there, but we'll take the easy 2-pointed left-handed layup. And a nice, easy bucket out of a half-court set for the Jays.